Yeah,
See
that's
you
the end of
guys
the
next
gameplay.
time.
Advanced Elite,
But
yeah,
I'm
Tekken.
actually
Thumbs up for
back from a
Tekken.
holiday. If you guys didn't know, I went away from a week. I went to Sydney at Manly, and I stayed at some hotel. Pretty nice view. I tried to do a vlog on it last night, but it kind of turned out bad because my video camera's a bit weird. And you guys probably be asking, what the hell is this? Well, when I was in Sydney, I went to JB Hi-Fi there. There's a huge mall. If any of you guys live in Sydney, it's called the Warringah Mall, and it's absolutely huge. I think it was number one biggest in Australia or whatever. But this is actually Tekken 6, the newest Tekken. I picked it up. I love fighting games. Been playing them since 64, and I'm not really good at this game, so I'm just doing continuous stuff, but gets the job done. I can do a couple tricks up my sleeve, but I'm more used to Mortal Kombat. I'm sure most of you played that. Leave a comment about your thoughts about fighting games, because I think this is a cool difference. I also got Virtua Tennis, and I got a Halo Reach controller. It looks pretty sweet, but I thought I'd bring you guys some Tekken gameplay, just to warm up my fingers. You know, it's best to go on a different game before you come back after a holiday, because it's impossible to shoot a gun. I don't know if that happens to you, but leave a comment about that. I just can't, my fingers feel really weird when I try to shoot and aim down the side and everything. It's just like the controller doesn't fit in my hand or anything. But at the moment I'm playing arcade mode, and I'm with the character Lars. Have any? Oh, I got a nice KO there with little like electrical spark thing. So, what am I going to talk about? So in Sydney, what did I do? Went to the Opera House. I got a tour of that. That was pretty cool. The guy he knew a lot about it. He talked about when it was created and all this cool stuff. If you haven't seen the Sydney Opera House, seriously, go to Sydney. That thing is amazing how it was built. It was built ages ago as well, and it was by, I think it's a Dutch architect. I forgot his name, but they did a room about him as well, and he was pretty sweet. Yeah, just had breakfast at parents' house before that. What did I do the next day? I went out to lunch with more parents' friends, and I just that was across the coast. By the way, if you don't live in Sydney, Manly is practically let me think. From the city centre, you have to take a ferry to get to Manly. So, but on the Manly side, it's got a beach. It's got an actual ocean beach and stuff, and the ferry trip's pretty cool. Ferry's pretty fast, but the opening into the harbour, there's a place called Heads, and every time you go past there, the water gets like crossed over between it, so the ferry starts to shake. And first day I got there, it was raining and storming, and I didn't know about this Heads thing. None of my family knew. It just started shaking out of nowhere, and I was a bit worried. Thought it was gonna like crash or something, but then speech over came saying, "Oh, we are coming into the bar." I don't know what it said. It's like we are reaching the Heads now. Boat may become a little bit like turbulent than normal, and it was like shaking to each side. And I was at the bottom level at this time because we had our luggage. You couldn't go upstairs, and it looked like we were about to touch the water like outside. So I was pretty worried about that. But then we did go on like the ferry every day, so we got used to it. We know it couldn't tip. I think, what am I up to now? Get ready for the next battle. I tried playing online in Tekken. There actually is a couple there's not that many people, but there is a decent amount of people. But thing is, there's like a map that comes up and it shows where the people are in the world, and there's one in Australia. So I was playing. Oh my God, who am I versing? Bob. Jesus, how do I verse this guy? He weighs like 900 kilograms. Jeez, ranking match. Oh, I hope I beat this guy. He's actually not that bad. He gets to move around for a fat bloke, and that's the easy way to get these guys. You just do a what's it called, roundhouse kick at the start, and they just never expect it. Except for the next guy, who was a freak that I versed and he beat me. I think Bob does a little thing on me now and ponies me. I don't know how he moves around that fast. But what was I talking about? What did I do on Wednesday? Not much on Wednesday. Just enjoyed the view and went down the street and stuff. What about Thursday? Oh, Thursday was a good day. We went on the jet boats. If you haven't seen these things before, you've probably all seen them, but they're those jet boats that you go every half an hour, and they go out in the lake and the Heads, and they do spins and stuff. They jump over waves and everything. But as again, that day was stormy, so when we were jumping over the waves it got a bit high, and when we landed down, oh, my back really hurt, but it was fun nonetheless. It's like we got G-force on the boat as well, so pretty, yeah, what's it called? What's the word? I was pretty impressed by that. So it was stormy, but and every time we did a spin, I don't know how he did it because we're going at speeds of 80 kilometers an hour or so, and then the driver goes straight ahead as fast as he can, then he just stops the boat and spins, and it's pretty amazing. But I'll try and talk a bit more about City next time. That's actually the end of the stuff. Leave a comment if you want to see some more Tekken. I'll see you guys next. Do as it says, please.